Hey y'all, my name is Katie and this is my self-assessment. So some background on me, I was born December 11th, 1996 in DeLand, Florida, but lived most of my life in Concord, North Carolina. I have a younger sister and I am a senior public health major and have a minor in nutrition. So looking at my Big Five results, it said that I was very open-minded, conscientious, extroverted, agreeable, and calm and relaxed. I agree with mostly all of these things. The only one that I didn't really agree on was the open-minded one. It said that I was somewhat conventional, which I agree with this in the fact that I'm very much conventional on a lot of my beliefs, but disagree with it saying that I wasn't really open to new experiences. I love new experiences, especially in traveling, going to new places, learning about new cultures. I'm very passionate about that, so I disagree with it telling me that I wasn't really open to new experiences. And then my leadership style, definitely much a servant leader. I think that you should lead by example and step up and do things that not everyone wants to do, and I think this motivates me even more to lead well. I'm also very considerate. I very much consider the opinions and the feelings of others, like it was reflected in my Big Five analysis of my personality. I'm communication oriented. I'm very much think good communication is needed to be an effective leader. And I can be direct. It depends on the situation. Like I said, I'm very much consider the feelings of others. So if someone's going to be offended or take what I have to say harshly, I consider that. But if something needs to be said, I will step up and say it. And then the perception of myself and others, I agreed with almost all of these things of myself. I'm not going to go through all of them, but ones I definitely agreed with was careful and friendly and calm and down to earth and reliable. One I'm still working on, but is self-discipline. I'd love to be more self-disciplined. That's just an area that I'm still growing in and would love to be more self-disciplined. And then others, one, I agreed with all of them, but there was one that I wasn't. I think there's a lot of different perspectives that you could look at it, that's being secure. I think that everyone has their insecurities, and I'm one of those. I have insecurities, so in that way, I don't feel like I'm secure, but maybe in a different way. I think there's a lot of different ways that you can look at someone being considered secure, I guess. So some key life experiences for me. I've had a lot of volunteer experience in church growing up in the youth group. I've been a college leader here in Boone at a church, and led in Concord. Last summer I actually volunteered I interned with my youth pastor back home and got a lot of experience there. And leading both small and large groups. I've also gotten a lot of experience leading small and large groups working at a summer camp. And also, I was a whitewater rafting guide at that summer camp, so I had to lead my team well down the river and also in the safest way down the river. And also, I lead with Crew, which is a campus ministry, and I lead a leadership team that is focused on outreach on campus, and I've gotten a lot of experience just from that in general. And I've been blessed to have volunteer experience at the health department. My major's in public health, so this has given me a great platform to gain more experience in that way. And has opened many doors for me. Right now I'm working on a fellowship position at the health department doing outreach and enrollment for the Affordable Care Act. And then next semester I will start my internship also doing community health at the health department here in Watauga. And just my international and volunteer experiences and mission trips, but all overseas and in the States. I have a lot of experience in New York, Africa, and Haiti. And last year, I actually led a team to Haiti on a mission trip with Crew, and it was an awesome experience. got a lot of experience developing cultural competency and just learning a lot about myself and the team. It was really awesome. So lessons learned from these experiences: teamwork, leading small and large groups, communication skills, organization, time management, decision making, work ethic, responsibility, and cultural competency. All of these things I have learned so much from these experiences, and they've just really taught me a lot in a lot of these areas, especially in cultural competency and both trips I've taken domestically and internationally, being involved in international students on campus and working in campus ministry and wanting to go overseas full time. So yeah, I've learned a lot about that. So right now, my plan professionally is obviously to finish my degree and graduate. Eventually, I want to take the GRE and go to grad school, and then work for a local health department or a nonprofit. And then personally, I want to learn to take constructive criticism, be more decisive and confident in who I am, and show more grace to others and myself, and put my passions and desires before finances, and not let fear hold me back. And in conclusion, my big takeaways from this class are the interview do's and do nots. I felt like those were very helpful in interview situations. And then leadership and management styles, just learning what is most effective. And then the leadership and manager interview assignment was so good because I got to interview my boss and just learn about what she did and how she got to where she is now. And then I think the Big Five activity was the most helpful because it made me more aware of my personality traits and how I perceive myself and how others perceive me. And that's it. Thanks.